Okay, we have that. I was just checking the sound very quickly, but normally it should be alright. Yeah, normally yeah, it's alright. Okay, nice. So, today I will be working on my chess by playing some rapid games. So I won't necessarily play my open repertoire, uh, because I don't want to lose, my upcoming classical games. But I will still play 10 plus 0 chess. Either way, just rapid chess, and the goal is simple. I just try to reach 2500. The goal is actually very, very clear and very simple. Notice how, if you go and play, there are basically and learn and train and whatever community at some point. Yeah, there are the chess rankings and the leaderboards from chess.com. And what we can see is that in global, okay, Arkady Kromayev, best bullet player ever. We can see that in rapid, the best players ever have like 2900. And it's a FIDE master. So if it's only a FIDE master, then I could really do it. I see that if you're like 2700, yeah, 2700, you're like top 30 in the world, which is a joke. But what matters to me is the following. Let's just say right now that I put France on because I'm French, obviously. And if I start to look at France, we can just see that the number one, Maxime Vachier-Graf, has like 2844 in rapid. Lindsay, nobody knows who's Lindsay. I'm pretty sure it's either a fake account or a bot or a cheater or whatever. This is just not. I mean, this is just a joke. Come on, let's be honest for a second. It doesn't make any sense. Either way, we see that the best rapid players have like 26, 2500, and so on. And the goal would just be to be top 10. I used to be a little bit higher rated than that because I was 2450. So Pedago knew that, which who's also Blitzstream. I'm 24/7 in the current moment, so I just need to go a little bit higher. And the way I will get a little bit higher is basically by playing more. So no more talking, no more blah blah, and let's just start. I have found a good player. Let's just start the game. Levente Case. I don't know who's that guy. Old account. Let's try to see how things look like. Okay. Yeah. You can try to talk in the chat and tell me what you feel about the positions. Yeah, c4. Okay, we'll play c6, Stanislav. Okay, here we play d4, just taking care of the square. Okay, he's playing it super passively. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he wants to play e5. Is e5 a problem? Oh, this is the first time I ever see this position, to be honest. Why can't I just take, play c5, and if this I capture? Because he captures back, and when I go knight takes, he captures, I capture back. Then if bishop takes, I capture back, there is knight c3, right? I have enough compensations. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let me just think. He played it so fast. Either he's prepared or I messed up. Pretty sure I didn't mess up yet, but that could be the case. Like captures. I'm sorry, let's just say go bishop c7. I could go queen c7 also, preventing e5. Okay, and if he goes rook e1, then I will have to capture, play e5. Yeah, that seems reasonable. The e5 score will be a little bit weak, but I will get a rook on the 6th, so who cares? e5 is not an option, except I blundered. Okay. If I play c5, then of course I'm just worse. Let's just play rook c8, trying to play queen b8. If this and I go back, at any moment if he goes rook e1, he would have to be a little bit careful. But I don't think there's anything wrong here. Yeah, here I was pretty sure that I could also play knight e5 because if captures e5, who knows? But I'm pretty sure knight e5 is alright. It's like captures, and if he captures, bishop takes, captures. Not sure about that, to be honest. Maybe I should just capture, play e5. Yeah. That seems reasonable. What about capture, c5, e5, takes, I capture, he captures, and I capture back. Knight b5, I have check. Yeah, I think I can just play c5 now, right? If he trades everything off, I captures, e5, I go knight takes. Captures, knight takes. Ah, this is the problem. Okay, but then I guess I can still... Okay, wait, there's actually e5 as a threat. Fuck. Okay, this is not good. Let's just play simple chess. I would just capture and play e5, yeah. Let's just play simple chess. There is no reason to be worried yet. Rook e8, knight f5, I would just move back. One day rook e6. I mean, he's not going to mate me or anything, so this is what matters the most, right? Yeah, I could get the d4 square now that I'm thinking about it. He wants to go b4. Let's just prevent any of that. Let's c5, knight d4. This could lead to some serious troubles. I'm not sure about this c rook anymore, especially with the pawn on c4. Maybe I should just move it back. I'm also getting out of this diagonal. If there's anything, this is still looking great. Actually, maybe I should be playing. Yeah, if knight f5, I just move back. Then knight c5. I'm really not sure about what he's currently doing, but I'm not sure about what I'm doing either. So I guess it's a pitiful game. Yeah, I'm not sure about what he's currently doing. I have g6 now. Captures. Okay, but if I go knight e6, then I'm basically threatening g6, right? Or am I blind? Preventing f4. I'm threatening g6, knight d4. I mean, it's a rapid game. I can't be overthinking that either. Maybe one day I could play d4, give away the d5 square, but therefore get the d4 square. Am I missing anything? Capture. Simple game. Okay, g6. I'm not sure about g6 anymore. This pawn could lead to some issues. What about g6? If I play g6, it's dangerous. Let's try this out. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can do that. Captures, queen takes now. Knight d4, captures. I'm not sure about that either. Bishop h6, and I sacrifice the pawn on e5 to capture on e3. Yeah, but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting in. Maybe this is the right approach. Because if he trades, then I just take back with the knight, and if f4, I messed up. Okay. And of course, the d5 square is not what I would care the most about. I mean, at least it's what I thought. Now it turns out it's a problem. Okay, but I can still just liquidate like that. Make me liquid. Okay, f5. No, I thought there's d6. Hmm. F5, yeah, let's just try this out. I don't know. I think I messed up quite badly, to be honest. If I get my knight on f7, it's maybe fine. But he's playing super fast. I need to respect this guy a tiny bit more. d6, knight b7, queen d2, captures, bishop f8, queen e5, bishop takes. Bishop takes, it could be a pin. Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Okay, but here I just play e4. e4 captures queen b2. What about I trade then? Because now he will probably not be in time. Captures, I capture, he captures back, captures, check. King g8. Okay, if queen f6, at least I'm winning a pawn. Oh wait, maybe he does queen e6. Yeah, but then I just capture, capture, capture. Captures, captures. He captures here. Nah, this is a problem. And what if I capture, he goes queen e6, we trade, then I take on b2 first. No, that's the same problem. So I have to go e4. Yeah, and now he goes check. Queen f6, and I just go queen d8. Yes, I do. Okay, the queen is kind of trapped. I mean, not really. Oh, wait, but I had bishop takes d5. I'm so dumb. Oh, no, and I could have won the pawn. Yeah, I'm going too fast. It's also that I'm talking too much. Way much, much more than what I usually do. Ah, yes. Terrible. No. No, and I think I can also do this move, and if he captures, then I push. Do I do that, actually? Maybe I have queen f6. Only one check, I move back. Check, I move up. I think it's just dead lost, right? Queen f6. Captures the pawn, I give a check. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I think that's much better. Because I'm threatening e3. He captures the pawn, I push. He captures, I push. And he can't prevent my attack anymore. He captures. Okay, push. He captures. E2 captures, captures. Not sure about that either. Well, wait, now maybe I have queen f6. Queen f6, you capture, give a check, you move back there. Ah, no, I messed up badly. Okay, let's just go back to the other plan. Maybe this is the right thing to do. Okay. I will just put my king in safety. Once it will be in safety, I will be... Ah, it's just a joke. I can't believe I choked that way. Yeah, not happy with the game that I just played. Oh, this is absolutely terrible. How could I have lost that? This is absolutely terrible. Mm, I'm not happy with the game, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know who's that guy, but he plays. I don't know. I played super badly. Come on, blunder mate. No, never. Nice, nice. Oh, it's terrible. What happened here? That is just a very powerful game for my opponent. I talked way too much when I was better, and I messed up badly. Yeah, and every single time I'm playing, I don't know, I'm getting into my own head. This is terrible. I'm just getting into my head, and at the same time, there's no reason to, and I know there's no reason to. And I start a yap, then it's not good. Show me that game. How could I have played this position better? Oh, yeah, I was completely winning. Oh, fuck. This was, of course, much better for me. Kurwa, knight b6 is a mistake. Queen f6 directly. Yeah, yeah, I was just talking too much. And okay, because I saw the idea move later. Here I saw that I could play Queen f6, but I wasn't really happy of this position because I couldn't really do more. Okay, here I'm supposedly better, but this is really hard to play. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, and then it was equal eventually, but I don't know how I missed this equalized position. Yeah, 97 just way too slip. Just 98. Aha, fuck. And if this knight f6, and now I'm winning the pawn. Okay, and this I see one where I can also win this at some point because my yeah. Oh yeah. It's just very bad. And here he blundered again with queen e7. Oh, but I can just. Am I dumb? Yeah, I can just capture. And I'm catching this pawn because even though he does this, I go back. I forgot that I could bring my king back. I thought that if I capture, there's queen c6 and bishop c6 and it's over, but I forgot that I can bring it back. Okay, I'm just. It was just the first game of the day. Let's just keep going. Who is those 77 hermanos? Aman Keldi Dosayev from. Okay, YouTuber with 2405. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what's currently going on. Knight c6, c3, bishop g4. It's a normal game, right? I mean, I'm already fine here. Rook c8 is not. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Dumb. Yeah, I messed up. I completely messed up immediately. I folded under zero pressure. Okay. I will have to survive that position, I guess. Moves back, I go knight d6, and I will try as hard as I can to protect myself and win in this position. But it's not going to happen. Maybe if I get something like that in, but it's very okay. Now I should be fine again. Um, F4. I guess I have to capture. Rook takes. I move back. Yeah, but this is now a very very hard game. Okay, I mean I'm still threatening stuff. Maybe he has to respect me a tiny bit more. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm dumb. No, no, he doesn't have to respect me or anything. No, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. No, I'm just completely tilted already. Okay, doesn't make sense to play in live stream for me. See you in the future, I guess. No, this is just not good. How could I have lost that? Custom challenge. Come on. Some good level players, please. 24. Ah, the same guy. Okay, let's just play this guy again. And this time I try to just not blunder. Okay. Kurwa, co jest grane? Who's this guy? Okay, I'm also playing very badly, but I don't know how I'm playing so badly against him. Doesn't make any sense. Blunder that much. Because capture just lose a pawn, and I terrible. Okay, let me just see. Okay, TikTok, Schachmatte Club, okay. Schachmatte Club, Chesscom, Lichess, Telegram Kanal, okay. Okay. I have to play active chess, but we'll see. Because rook a3, he captures, check, I capture, he goes rook a5. This is of course a problem, so I guess I have to do something like this. Well, d4, f9, c3, attacking, threatening. Captures, I capture. Rook a5 still. But yeah, I mean, I've got nothing else to do except fighting, so I guess let's just keep fighting, yeah? Rook a5. Okay, he's good. No, he's really good. Okay, if I capture this rook d6, but at the same time, I don't see myself capturing this pawn. Wait, actually, what if I capture this pawn? I capture the pawn, you go f4, captures. Yeah, I think he blundered. Because if I capture knight d6, I could just play rook d4, right? Check a knight b7, but then I have the a pawn. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing, to be honest. And to be fair, because I can also just play this move first. He has to in contact, so I guess I will just go here, but then he gives me a check. Knight d6, we trade, I capture, I push. Yeah, I will just take. I don't know what he missed. But knight d6, I play this move. Ah, then check this. Knight f7 doesn't work because I capture. Yeah, he realized that he blundered, I think. I can also play, give him a check like that. Like, check this. Okay, I would just play knight f6. We're just attacking the pawn. So it never hurts. And if knight d6, then I have this check, and he has to go king f3. Okay, if I go that way, there's knight d6. Check, there's no rook g8. Okay, now I capture the pawn, and what's the matter? I could also just give a check in advance, but what if I capture the pawn? He captures and it's simply a draw, right? Let me just try to bait him. Okay, king g3, then I have rook a5. Well, yeah, I have rook a5 here. Yeah, I will see. Yeah, he got baited. Yeah. I mean, I will not lose just because I'm lost, my guy. I will always try to defend. Yeah. Nice game. Let me just review the game very quickly. Frankly, it's alright. I'm happy with what I've just produced. Oh, wait, you don't see anything. No, you see everything. Alright. Okay, let me just see how the window looks like. Yes. No, everything seems to be working properly. It was a hard game. I blundered again at some point. I have to check because if this line becomes a problem, then then suddenly the Colocan has like 10 different problems and the Colocan is simply not playable. This would really be, yeah, it was equal the whole time. I played at 97. Okay, I have to share my screen for that. Let me just share you the full screen. Okay, wait a second. Wait, you don't see anything. What the hell is that? Okay, wait a second. I have to open up a new display capture. I will just share the exact same screen. Okay, I have to check something real quick. Okay, transition. All right. Now, this is how the game looks like according to the engine. Of course, you can accept or not accept, whatever. Let me just do it that way. Yeah. This is basically how the game looks like. 97% accuracy. It was pretty good. Yeah, at the beginning I was a little bit lost because he plays position with so much confidence. Yeah, here I can already get a tiny advantage. I'm pretty sure I can just capture the knight, right? No. This is alright. Yeah, the bishop is better on d6. And somehow I felt uncomfortable. This is a game that we had before. Yeah, h6 is alright. This is alright. Queen g7 is fine. G4. Yeah, this is the game we had before. Ah, there is g5. This is what I miss in the other game. Captures, captures, and if you capture back, then I'm attacking you or something. Yeah, but this is just. Oh, bishop g3. My goodness, if I play bishop g3 against this guy, the game is over. Rook e2 and rook g1. Oh my goodness. Okay, next. Okay, let me just recheck the line very quickly. So it's bishop d6. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just beat him one more time. Okay, where is he now? Where is he now? To Oh, he doesn't offer any new games. This is how basically I pick up the right opponents. I see that there's like a 2347 playing, but I don't really care about him. I'm just waiting for like the big fishes to start their games. And once the big fishes show their faces, I can just start, picking up. But my opponent is certainly already playing the next game. He's playing a lot. I can feel like he's not quite analyzing as much as he should, but he's definitely playing decently enough. Alvidal, a French player, joined the 8th of January. No, 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 no. I don't want to play against brand new accounts. Yeah, I'm very picky. But it's also because I'm just rooting now. It's online chess. You can be picky when playing online chess. So of course I will be picky. But okay, subscribe to the channel by the way. It's a real pleasure to play those rapid games. At the beginning I was a little bit tilted because of some undeserved losses, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, the new game is basically out now. Who can it be now? Dum, dum. Who can it be now? Dum. That's beautiful because I have two round-up ratings. I have like 24 on the nose and 2600 on the nose. Yeah, this is crazy. In chess, so many things never happen. I'm waiting for someone. Oh, candidate master, chess coach Taipei from Hong Kong. No, from Taiwan. What am I talking about? Okay, let's see how it looks like. I'm playing 4 games in a row with the black pieces. What the hell is going on now? I played 4 times with the black pieces. Chess.com, come on. Give me some. I don't know. Just give me games. H6 was played by Hikaru, yeah? I think so. E3, here C5 is playable, but I capture on C4. Yeah. And here if he plays with the isolated pawn, it's a mistake. He has to capture back with the knight. I mean, playing with the isolated pawn is fine, but taking with the knight is really squeezing the water out of the rock. Who can it be now? Boom, boom, bop, bop, bop. Who can it be now? Boom, boom. Who can it be now? Boom, boom. Who can it be now? Boom, who can it? Who can it? Oh wait, that would be capture, capture. Da, 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 dee, da, da, bam, bam. Knight c6 is now happening. Eventually attacking the knight on d4. Applying some pressure. Accept. Good luck. Good luck. Nice. He's very kind and not mean-spirited. Okay. I don't know how decent my position is. I know that if I get the trade on d4, play bishop c6, I think he has to go knight bishop f3 in this position. Then I really don't know what to go for. Maybe queen c8 is fine. I just have to be careful about so many tricky traps. Maybe just rook c8, because if he trades everything off, then we are fine. If he goes rook c1, then I can just capture. Captures bishop c6, yeah, bishop c6, and if he captures and go bishop b7, I can just move back. Captures queen takes, and I have two pieces for the rook and a pawn. So, yeah. So I guess it's alright. Two pieces in the pawn for a rook. But I guess we'll see. And everything can happen. Everything and anything can happen. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Now I'm just waiting for my opponent to think a lot. It's all cool. Actually, wait, I see that there are a couple of people in the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Bam. A serious titled player plays serious chess. You can also just like, by the way. I see that we were like 20 people already, maximum. One like. But it's okay. By the way, you can join the Discord. There's a link in the description. There's absolutely everything. So we have that. Da, 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 da. We have that. Wait, how is the? I just realized something. But the double flux is automatic, but it's wrong. No, the auto flux is wrong. This is a problem. Okay, this is a little bit annoying, to be honest. I could play b5. Okay, what can I play in this position? I can capture on d4 and play b5. I can capture on b4 and go knight a5. Okay, let me think for a second. That seems a little bit off. I can play knight a5 in this position. The queen has to move back on c2. Hmm. I could have moves like b5 afterwards, like a. Okay, this queen c2, b5. Um, if there's anything, I can always move back. But like a5, this queen c2, rook d1. I could play the very least queen b6. I don't see any troubles with that. I mean, it's online chess. Let's just play knight a5. If he has an idea in mind, I just want to see it. You know, I only ask for one thing: just play serious chess against me. And what we saw with today's chess is that equalized positions can get you very far. When you do not blunder, when you avoid tactics, when you avoid concreteness, you start to build, you start to show a real barrier and a real difference between a guy that is only playing, chess and bar chess, you know, chess club level chess, and some players that play more or less, I don't want to say professionally, but it's some higher levels. This is a little bit off. I think I can just play b5 now, because if you go rook d1, I have queen b6, g5, knight c6. You just have to be careful about some shitty stuff around there, but I think I don't care. He goes for a4, then I have b5, and I'm the king of the jungle. Stream, let's go. Palm, scusi. Yeah, I had to have a lesson now, but it's it dropped off. No, it fell. No, I don't know how to word it now. Okay, I see some tensions, but the slide is a little bit effy. Yeah. What I've realized is that my so I basically analyzed the games of the Grenko Open, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, what's funny is that I don't know if you saw those stories on Instagram, but my KDP account, so my account to publish my chess books, that got permanently removed from Amazon. Um, and I can't sell chess books anymore. And I had my master classes. I mean, I still have them in PDF versions, right? But basically, those books are no longer available, and this is sad. This is a problem, and yeah, and I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, what? Yeah. The problem is I know what happens, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about that because I think I shouldn't. But I know what happens. Why? Surely you can challenge it. No, I got. This is very dumb. I know what happened, and I know the persons that are involved, and everything was. I mean, this was definitely mean spirited. Wait, is it the right camera? Yes, it is. It was mean spirited. I got basically mass reported, and I know who did that. I know why they did that. This is this is just so dumb. And okay, and I'm made appeal, but it's very unlikely. So basically, I got permanently removed for plagiarism, if I can word it that one in English. Copycatting, yeah, copycatting. Basically, they said that my book is 100% copycatting someone else's book, which is just not possible for the very simple reason that there are screenshots. I don't know if you can see it with the lightning, but there are basically screenshots from my Lichess analysis board. Every single word come from me. Everything is basically notes from my classes, from my, from the classes that I had with people, individual classes. And basically every single time I'm summarizing a concept or an idea or a theme, it just went straight into the book, right? Also, there are some game analysis and some positions, that basically come from my own classical games, and I still got massively reported for copycatting. And this is just so absurd. And I lost everything. My London system book, I lost the science of learning chess, the case by case method, which are basically, a methodology to learn openings, a calculation, how to learn concepts, how to train chess, plus the London system, which speaks for itself. And I just lost everything. And bullocks to that, you can literally prove it's original. Yeah, I tried and I'm waiting. But this is, just I'm just so pissed off. And yeah. And I'm just waiting for an answer, but it's yeah, working so hard, making all this content, and I love making content. If I could just do content forever, I would do content forever. Just because I love, it's not that I love making content itself, but I love what creating content and teaching chess, gives to me and adds into my life. Um, and yeah. Now, what is this guy doing? I don't know. He's playing very slowly. What does he want to capture and go 94? I don't know what he wants. Maybe I have knight c4 simply. Yeah, let's just play knight c4. If I'm missing something, there are some sad people with no lives. Imagine mass reporting. Yeah, imagine mass reporting. When I got the email yesterday, I yeah, I immediately started to laugh, and then I started analyzing my games. But because it's like I got two emails from Amazon. The first one, which is like a warning. Oh, be careful, Loris. We know that you're copycatting or whatever. I didn't care about the email at all, and they told me in the email, okay, if you think it's a mistake, just don't answer to the email, and that's it. I don't know what he's trying to achieve on the king's right there. Anyway, So I didn't care. I simply didn't care. Logical. I mean, it's my book, right? And later in the evening, so yeah, I got the first email in the afternoon. Then a couple hours later, before my last class of the day, I received an email which is telling me that my Amazon account, KDP account, gets permanently removed. Yeah, very funny. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to do. I mean, he's trying to destroy my pawn structure, but that would just. Yeah, I don't know. We start a trade. This knight is pretty good. This knight is playing a little bit on empty squares. If you see what I'm referring to, or maybe I'm blundering something. I'm too blind just to understand that. Okay, he wants f4 and knight c6, right? Pretty sure I want rook takes, rook d4. The only problem that I have is rook c8 in the end. I can play f5 though. If f4, I move back, he has g4. Okay, but then I can just capture, capture, capture. Okay, so I'll play f5. Maybe it's not the most, it's not the solidest move ever, but I do like what this move is giving me. It's weakening the dark squares though, but I don't see any bishops, so that should be alright. I mean, I'm maybe blind. Maybe this bishop's playing on the dark squares. But in case of f4, then I could see myself just capture on c1, he captures back, I move back, there is no rook c6. And if g4, I have the point knight f4 takes, takes, takes. Yeah, imagine master reporting, yeah. Yeah. But this is super hard actually to mix work with, I mean, chess then, with creating content. I always underestimated this world. To be fair, to be honest. Okay, I could play knight f3, knight c6, just trying to trade off the pair of knights. But he would go knight b3 then. Okay, he wants knight b3 to go knight c5. Maybe I should just try to play something super active. Maybe I have f4 immediately. Captures, 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 captures. That should be fine. Maybe f4. F4, knight b3 is fine. What am I missing after f4? What if he just captures first? Okay, maybe I should just trade a pair of rooks, then play f4. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, maybe it's too dangerous, but I have 3 minutes. He has 3 minutes. It's a blitz game. Let's just start this. Let's do this. Oh, I know what I missed. Captures, captures is rook d1. Oh, schlag. Okay. He trusted me, I guess. Yeah, but I just missed rook d1. Yeah, I'm talking too much. Let's just not get emotional. Okay. Yeah. Okay, F1 was a powerful move actually. I could see some headaches starting to pop in his head. Yeah, headaches. Headaches do not pop in hands. Okay, this is I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Queen F2. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Where to go and what to do. 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 What to do. What to do. Okay, I could see. Okay, I could see a5 working, but then he just captures, captures, captures. Okay, I'm just moving back, preparing to play rook d5. Fix the e pawn. Okay. Queen f6. Just trying to make sure that I'm not. This is not threatening anything. Okay, wait, now I have e5. Okay. Uh, okay, e5 moves back to f3, then I have bishop c6. Knight takes, and I'm pinned already. Pinned. It's not just very. Somehow this knight is super strong. There is no reason for this knight to be so strong. Let's just try to trade it off. Am I missing something? I'm not. Okay, I simply can't play e5 anymore. Okay, but it's not the end of the world, because if we trade a pair of pieces off the board, okay, queen e5, then I'm fine. I will just try to sneak on on e7. Okay, rook d5. I had to play this move a couple of minutes ago, so if I play it now, then it will be what it will be. Okay, just try not to blunder, Loris. Come on, just try not to blunder. I don't need much more than that. Just do not blunder. You have that. Okay, I have to go that way. Wait. Yeah, no, I have to do this. Captures, captures, check I go away, and if check I go with that side of the board. Okay, but now he's trapping himself now. Okay. Mm, yeah, not enough time. I ended up blundering. Yeah, that's the usual story. Ay, 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 what a player. Okay, some game over though. Okay. That is definitely not game over. Oh, it is. Fuck, it is. Oh, okay. No, no, it isn't. Okay. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know how he blundered that. He could have just holded the pawn and not push it immediately, and I would have lost this game. Oh my. Oh yeah, yeah, what a game. It was terrible. Okay, but in the end, we didn't have enough time. I guess draw is the normal result here. But it's wait at the end. GG. Nice. Yeah, here he was completely winning this. Yeah. Terrible, yeah. Okay, just sharing the screen again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was he was just better the whole time. It was an all terrible game. A terrible game. Here was better. I mean better, it's just equal, right? Here, just knight c4, right? Knight c4. Bishop e2, and now what? e5. Oh, wait. Bishop e2, e5, you capture, and now I just capture on d4. No, on f4. Okay, but now I'm attacking two pieces. What's the matter? Knight d5. Ah, no, it doesn't change anything. Ah, okay, okay. And if I capture that way, he can still play 95. If he retreats and I just capture and I'm fine. And if he goes 95, the difference is after the capture on e3, there is no such thing as bishop takes, which attacks my queen. I have to move back. Bishop f7, rook takes. Because there isn't. Bishop f7 now, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because the knight is there. Poor, terrible. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is what I missed. Like, come on. Okay. And here, of course, yeah, here I'm just lost, but yeah, he blundered. It was a draw, and I played g5, which is terrible because he needs like so many moves until he creates a fast pawn. I could have used this time to do anything else, but I didn't know what to play. What does the engine want from me in this position? Just king g5. Uh-huh. And if g4, you're never pushing h4, yeah, because I play f5. Okay, and now this would just be a... Okay, let's just assume that the pawn isn't hanging, that at the very least I'm fine. Okay, and this is of course completely lost. Yeah, it was my only mistake, I didn't play king g5. And by the way, if king g5, he starts hunting the pawns, so king... Okay, so king g5 here. If he starts doing that, I guess... Yeah, the king isn't getting in, so I have to play bishop c8. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, I'm sorry, this is hanging. Knight c6. And then I just have like a statu quo. I'm just waiting, right? Is f5 good? No. No, I just have to wait. Yeah, the king. Yeah, this is the setup that I need. The king just preventing those pawns from advancing. G4 is never a problem, I guess. Yeah, because I also have bishop e4 at some point. So the right setup would be to hold the pawns with the king. And if the king goes towards this direction, then I just win like that. And the king can't do anything over there because the white king. Sorry, it can't move. Okay, this is a little bit harsh, but I guess this is what I missed. Whoopsie, king e5, we got sloppy there. Indeed. Yes. Indeed. Just analyzed it now on YouTube live. Nice. That was impressive. That was an impressive game. Um Okay, let's just add him as a friend. He seems nice. Mandelkern. Okay, woher kommen Sie? Damn tutoring. Nice. Is it like an American how do you use CM title? Candidate Master. You can check my website. Okay. Want to just go? Okay. 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 I began just in my 20s. Okay. Being 24 rapid. Okay. Respectable. Tapati tapata, okay. System minus Carlson, okay. Testimonials, okay. Okay, yeah, he seems like a serious player. Wait. Look at that. Look at this. That is impressive. That is very, very, very impressive. 1,300 days in a row. He has a nice page. He looks nice. He looks strong. Okay, let me just see your feeder rating, my guy. Just want to see if he's still playing actively. I guess he is. He is. Yeah, 2060, but he used to be, yeah, above 22. Yeah, exactly like meant on his website. Okay. Oh, it's not a FIDE title what he's having. It's a USCF title. Okay. Okay, then he should have had National Master or something. Okay. Either way, it was interesting. I enjoyed the game that I just played against you, my guy. Let's just keep going. Okay, it's 13 o'clock. Do I have time for more? Let me just check my messages. I'm having a hard time really memorizing stuff. I guess I have a CTE from chess. Okay, I have a student. Yes, because calculation. Just a small thing. So the reason why players rated 1900 usually get like 3000 ELO in puzzles is because playing and trading are two separate things. You can trade a lot, but then just not you simply not understand who you are and how you're playing in your classical games, and your trading will basically be great, but basically the levels will never follow up. In the sense that if you play only against amateurs, blundering pieces in one move, and you gain like 5 rating points per win, then you will never get any better. Even though you're capable of getting your puzzles ratings hyper high and consistently solving puzzles at 2700, if you're not calculating in your real games, then you can be very good at training and then very, very bad in practice. And this is why there is a huge difference between playing and training, basically. Yeah, I'm done. Da-da-da-da-dum. Okay. Let's just try. Okay, is there anyone good playing live right now? Okay, there's an IM rated 2600. Let's just play against this IM rated 2600, Vasplesk. Okay. Okay. Will we get into the draw? Will we get into the draw? Will we get the draw? The classical draw. This exists, and if b3, then 94, captures. Yeah, he plays it that way, doesn't really change a lot. I click queen d2, so that if 95, I can play b3 and protect everything. Yeah. Imagine mass reporting, yeah. I write your message like 5,000 different times. Okay, ja, hoffentlich. Nice. Okay. I'm back. Vasblesk, who's this guy? Ah, Finek. Yeah, I know him. I know Finek. I didn't know it was his account. Look at that. Look at this, guys. He's like 26. He's 3,000 in Blitz. Like, this guy is very strong. He's a young. Look, this is this guy. This guy is younger than all of us. Look, this is this guy. Oh, wait, you can't see anything because the ratings. Yeah, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, now you see everything. This guy is 2571 FIDE rated in classical. This guy is rated 2571 FIDE in classical. And he's only an international master. This guy is born in 2010. He's 16 years old, and he's higher rated than than this is just terrible. I can't even I didn't know that he was so high rated. I remembered him because when I started playing chess, he started to become very known as a young future talent, whatever. And I remember it was during COVID, he had a match against I forgot his name now, against David Navarra. Um yeah, 2010. Yeah, yeah. Hi bro, how are you going? I'm doing fine, thank you very much, One Fit. Yeah. Just playing against an international master of 16 years old, born in 2010. And yeah. And this guy, I remember Finek, yeah, when he played against Navarra, he was already a future talent of chess. I mean, he's still a talent of chess, he's only 16. Um, but yeah, Finek is just in the history of the game already. Hello. Yeah, hello, my guy. Hello, hello. Yeah, that is impressive. Okay, he wants to play 4 at some point. I have to do something active like 95, I think. 95. Huh. We start a trade. Then he goes a4. I'm very sorry. Oh. He wants to go a4. 95. Captures. He will never blunder e6. But let's just assume 95 takes. He doesn't blunder and goes for something like a4. I go b4. He goes a3. I move back. Let's just play 95. I don't think I have much more to try. Yeah, if I could get myself into trouble. So if I could get myself outside of troubles. Okay, this is very weird. Regardless of who you are. Oh my goodness, I'm the dumbest. I'm the dumbest. Kurwa, dumb fuck. Oh, I'm so dumb. And I saw and I have Alzheimer. Ah, just the dumbest human being ever. Oof, I'm just the dumbest human being ever. And I had that in mind, and I talked too much. Yeah, I was just explaining how great he was, and I basically nodded. Yeah, then I guess I have to go rook d1, and he does this, that, a3, this, knight a4, knight d5, captures, 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 captures. Yeah, something. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I'm done in exchange, and I am in classical. Rapid. How do I keep proceeding in this position? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, it's not over, but I'm very unlikely to get anything. Hello. Yeah, it was a bad blunder. Yeah, I'll have to go. I mean, I still have work to do. I don't know why I started streaming, but I still have work to do with the books, the online courses, the everything. Okay. Yeah, the nationals will be in 9 days. Yeah, the national France chess championship will be in 9 days. Yeah. Anyway, I will just capture back. I mean, I have to. He will go queen a5, queen c1, and I'm just getting rolled over. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba. I think this, and I'm sorry, and that is good enough. So here before queen a3, I move forward. Or maybe I should just take, and take on e7. If I get the b pawn, nah, this is still lost. There's not a world in which I'm saving this game. Maybe queen a5 is fine for him. Queen a5 captures, rook e7. Yeah. Queen b6. He will play rook a3 at some point. I don't know. I don't know. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Maybe I should be trying queen f3 to go queen f4. It's not as simple as that either. There is still a chance for him to blunder. Can I play bullet against you? You will crush me and I will cry, so maybe not. Everyone can crush me in bullet, actually. What is my bullet rating? Let's check very quickly. My bullet rating is okay. I'm 24 in rapid, 26. Yeah, 2554. So low. My goodness. Okay, I didn't know that I was so low. Okay, let me just play queen f4. Queen f3 followed by queen f4 at some point. I'm also attacking the pawn, so it's helping me to survive. Oh, this is a brutal move. Captures, captures, I lose. If I go h6, he goes f5. Do I go g4? Maybe queen f6. Then he goes queen d8. And I think I can just back it up. I didn't see e5. Yeah, but here goes. If I go e3, I guess it's as bad as c5. Okay, I have only this with a try. If I play queen f6, I'm winning, but he will go f5, and the king is the safest king ever. Very bad, very, very, very bad. It's not classical chess where I could just offer him some candy so that he actually starts falling asleep because of the sugar. No. Hmm. No, that stinks. Okay, let's just try. Trying is the first step to failure. As Ben Feingold always says, so maybe I have rook e4, last trick. If pawn takes, I have check. Yeah, g4, e4. Okay, let's just try this out. If pawn takes, and I have bishop e6, but you go queen takes. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Rematch. Maybe he will be happy with replaying me. I'm just interested to see something real quickly. I think. I mean, I have to go, so maybe it's not the right thing to do. And I have a lot of content to record today. I have a lot of things to do. By the way, I have new because it's funny because I just lost the chance to to sell my chess books, but I got some nice chessboards. This is funny. On how to get better at chess.com, I will be selling chessboards very soon. Let me just give me just one small second. Okay, basically, I got a new connection with a company which basically creates chessboards and chess pieces, and that would mainly be travel chessboards or chess basically for kids, who start playing chess. And I have nice pieces. I received them yesterday. I also got the Fischer, Fischer chessboard. Although I'm very happy with the chessboard, I do think that could have done some better job. So we will have to see when it comes to the travel chessboard. But the pieces look very, very great actually. Very. I mean, it's a smaller chessboard. It's really for kids. The chessboard is maybe that big. It's not the biggest chessboard ever, but in comparison, everything looks great. And I will record some content, starting to sell chessboards and chess pieces. And yeah, and that won't be, that. I mean, it's not the first time that I will ever do that. I just wait. We just started the game. The hell? Oh no! Oh, I thought we did. Okay, no. Oh, by the way, the evaluation of the game. Yeah, either way, I have to start recording some content, working on that thing a little bit more, because I love teaching chess. But the problem is that people do not get enough pleasure playing, and we always say it's because of the level or whatever. It's harder than that, obviously. Yeah, Bishop e6 was here the best. If Bishop e6 here, I should go Queen d3, yeah, exactly. Rook c8, b3, and now knight e4. I can just capture and he goes d5. And this is super hard. But if he doesn't know that, yeah, and this is just equal. Then I have to go bishop takes, bishop takes. If I go knight takes, and I lose the exchange, although it's not a problem. And here this is supposedly the best line. Captures, captures, captures. Then I go bishop a6. This is what the engine says rook e1. Yeah, I wanted to go bishop h6, and this is just by heart. Captures, captures, check. You go to f6, then I capture, you capture, and I go rook e1, but this is just wrong. The engine tells me I should be taking my time and just play rook d1 first. And I mean, this is still weak, and this is equal, but yeah, everything is equal in chess, so who cares? d6 captures, queen b7, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is what I know by heart. Yeah, everything is equal in chess. And here, which is much better, is just that just rook d1. And the line that I struggled to play was a4, b4, a3, bishop a1, knight a4. What I miss and didn't see, I saw it afterwards. I have b5. Yeah, and if we trade everything off, captures, 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 and I'm just fine. I have e5. So that was much better, but I couldn't bring myself to play logical moves, and I ended up blundering, and then he killed me easily. Okay, so let's just play one more rapid game. To be fair, there isn't much more I really want to do. So let's just play one more rapid game. I don't see anything. Okay, I have to wait a couple of seconds before the upcoming games start and until some good level players just start to talk about stuff. Hey bro, can I play Bullet against you? Hello. Yeah, I know that you wrote the message. It's just that I was analyzing the game, my guy. Um, yeah, it's just I don't know. I want to stick to rapid right now. Yeah, the problem with this chessboard is that it's already being broken because it's not the best chessboard ever, and this is why if they send me some samples and I see that it's not good, okay, they just beat me how no. If they send me some samples for the chessboards and suddenly I realize, wait, but this is just crap, then trust me, I will not sell you. I won't start working with them because I don't want to sell crappy objects, right? But yeah, and I see how I could be. I mean, I see how the issue could be solved. It's not a matter, but I simply don't want to do that, right? Yeah. I mean, I do like chessboard though. To be fair, who is Fortplan? Migo Dupuis. Let's just test this guy's aptitude. He's 24-29 in rapid. He just played a lot of blitz. Grand Est Habitat. Oh, okay. He's working in the same region as I am, which is very funny. Wait, what? He's working in the region where I live? Crazy. The world is so big, and I'm playing against a guy that is living in the same region as me. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, I'm not at this part of the globe right now, but still. Yeah. If he goes back to H4, that will be it. E4, he takes a center. Well, he has that, yeah. E4 wins the center, gets the center first. This is, of course, much more important. Yeah. What's also kind of pissing me off is that, yeah, everyone knows the theory, and I don't want to train chess anymore, so that's also makes me play a little bit FE chess. Yes, so capture, capture, capture. And this is the game that I had against Flavio Rotuno. And knight takes is the best option here. Yeah, okay. Play knight c6. And this is a game that I had against a player who had to win against me to become a FIDE master. And Flavio Rotuno, team match in Luxembourg, SJMM, yeah, the Swiss junior team matches or something. Matchmaking, MM. And I had a nice win against him with the black pieces. I was not sleeping at all. And this is how it goes, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do have a lot of crazy stories now that I'm thinking about it. For example, when I played my team match in Switzerland once, it was the SJMM, so the Swiss Junior League team matches, whatever. I played against a young player named Flavio Rotuno, and I think he needed a win against me to become FIDE master or whatever. And at this point in my life, I was still working at McDonald's. I was not as mentally strong as I was nowadays, but I was still very experienced. I was already titled. I already had, my chess experience and so on. And I slept for 2 hours because I had a night shift at McDonald's until I think, yeah, until closure. So 2 a.m. No, 1 a.m. And then the restaurant just closes at 2 a.m. And what happens is that I I had to travel from Liechtenstein to Genève, to Genevia in Switzerland, and it's still like 5 hours of driving or 6 hours of driving. And I couldn't sleep, and I didn't sleep, and I basically traveled. I slept like less than an hour because I woke up at 5 a.m. But I couldn't sleep because when you do night shifts, your brain is just completely on the whole time, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, and I basically uh, did an all-nighter, almost an all-nighter. I arrived at the game late because I drove like a moron. I mean, super slowly, super passively. Anyway, I ended up winning the game very easily. This is the game that we saw right now, except that Flavio went bishop a2, bishop b1, queen d3, tried to mate me, but I played g6, knight f5, king d7, queen d5, and won. He had the isolated pawn, but I ended up attacking his king, and this is a very nice win that I keep remembering myself. I'm happy. Okay. Okay, this is decent. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, and it has to be decent. Come on. Oh my goodness. My brother just scared me. I mean, I will have to go anyway. So I guess it's the last round, last game. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What happened here? Okay, but I just capture back with the queen, right? Yes, I do. There is no f4 because of knight e3 fork. I don't know why he would trade the rooks off. I don't know. I really can't explain what he saw. But my man, you have an isolated pawn. You should be keeping the pieces on the board. Queen d2, I just go up. Rook c1, I just move sideways. You know, very hard to lose a game when I can move up and sideways. Okay, this... Okay, I got very cocky, actually. Wait, I completely messed up. I have to go h5 now. Wait, because if I do this, it's queen d2. Yeah, but then I go rook h8, right? No, it's alright. Queen d2, if I do this, then I'm getting almost checkmated. Although almost isn't losing, yeah. If he goes that way, I just have queen d8. Keeping an eye on the dark squares. If not f4, then I have h5, knight e5, queen d6, and I'm fine. He still has the isolated pawn. So, hello, script. How are you doing? Hello, one fit. I mean, I see your messages one fit, but as explained already a couple of times, I really want to stick to rapid chess. Preparing also for the upcoming classical tournaments, and I don't want to betray myself for the cost of making content. And it could really be betraying me to train chess as seriously as I wish I was. Uh, yeah. 95, knight f5. I mean, he still has an isolated pawn. I just have to be careful to not turn this pawn into a pass pawn. But we'll see. Who knows? He could lose very fast, actually. If captures, knight e3, could lose very, very fast. He has to go knight e5, and now I'm just not sure how to proceed. I'm not sure about how to proceed. I thought about queen d6 first. What about I do this and that? Yeah, let's just do this. Oh wait, I have to be careful about those sacrifices. What am I doing? Be careful, Loris. I didn't think for a second. I mean, you could tell, but I didn't think for a second here. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah. Can you play one match with me? If you win, I sub your channel. Oh my, sub your channel first, and then I play. Haha. This is actually a very interesting live stream, I think, because the games are getting very hard. If I just win and I'm again above 24, then that would be, I mean, that would be alright. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I'm currently doing. To be fair. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I know what I'm trying to do. I'm just doubling rooks. Oh, sorry, doubling my queen and my rook on the d file. Just have to be careful and not get checkmated here. As long as I'm not getting checkmated, I'm surviving. If he goes knight f7, I always have queen f4 in the worst case scenario. Captures. Yeah. 7 captures. Hopefully it's not the worst case scenario. I mean, hopefully it is the worst case scenario. I will have so many pieces for a rook, but I could lose my pawns on the queen side. Ugh. A very simple game, actually. A very, very simple game. Okay, what the hell is that? I can just capture the pawn. What the hell? He goes f3, I capture with check. I mean, just game over, right? In case of bishop f1, did I just play? Yeah, this is weird. Knight f5, you go right there, capture on d4, I don't know. In case of capture, just capture back with the queen, I think. And if knight e5, rook d8, rook c7, I have rook takes, oh sorry, queen takes knight. Pawn takes captures, and he can't capture my bishop because I checkmate. Very simple game. Let's play the nice sub. Why are you so nonchalant? Okay, what about a capture? Because if you capture, I capture right there. Captures back, I capture, give me a check, I hide. Now I capture, what am I missing? I capture, go rook f8, because if bishop e4 then it's fine. I don't know, if he captures I checkmate. Okay. I didn't realize it first, but if this and there's that. Which is good. It's good. Queen f5, this captures, check, queen f6, queen takes, I could take, and if he captures, and I have two pieces. I'm sorry, I have a rook for an exchange, and I'm basically winning. Yeah, this feels completely. I mean, it feels completely winning. I don't know. And you could tell that I don't know. And if he goes for bishop c4, I didn't say it out loud, but I can basically capture, give a check. Oh, I don't know what that is. What if I just capture on f3 in between? I mean, I could capture, but what about I capture here first? Queen e5, okay, I can't hide that way. Ooh, that way. Okay, I have to go this. And queen f7. Okay, queen f7. Yeah, easy win. No, but this is crazy. The only difference that I got, I'm sorry, the only difference that there was between me and the IM was the opening, to say the least. And otherwise, the games are just boring. It feels like you're cheating in a video game. Like at some point, the game just becomes boring to you. And I mean, he's good, right? Check this, check this, check that. Go on the floor, check that. Give me some more, check that. Spoon, check that. I capture here, check that. Nice. Okay, check. Bishop f1 is forced. I helped you, my guy. Okay, I I apologize. It was dumb. Okay, but I want to flag you now. Honestly, I really want to flag you. Let's just play rook e3. Bishop e4, check. Yeah, he resigned. Even better. Oh, he was 24. Okay, come on, guys. If he's 24, then why am I still 24? I forgot about that. Okay, no. Let's just be normal and kind and so on. You can send me a challenge, by the way, for the bullet chess if you really want to play bullet with me. But send it in unrated. I don't know you. Maybe you're cheating. So just send it in unrated just to make sure. And then I play against you. Then you can crush me 20-0 if you want. Okay. En passant is French for in passing. Okay, he was winning here. I made a mistake. I could tell that I made a mistake. Yeah, here it was off. Yeah, much better if I play h5. No, queen d6. What the hell is queen d6? Okay, my queen just comes from d6. Yeah. 94, queen c3, this. Bishop c4 and I'm lost? Like, really? Ah, because it is hanging in the end. I thought that I have something, but I do not. Okay. Whoopsie doopsie. And if I go bishop d5? Ah, queen e5 check. Ah, because of this and bishop f3, but he goes queen e5. Oh my. I blundered here. Unlucky. Okay, but the player wins. But now, yeah, but here queen d6. My queen just comes back from d6. This is the right plan. Oh no, now it's hanging. Terrible. Yeah, had I've seen this line, I would have gone for it, but it's not the case. So, okay. I guess I never talk too much and too fast and whatever. I mean, I don't care. 2400 again. Brr. So 2406. I don't know why it's not the right rating yet, but it's okay. Okay. Perfect. Just send me a challenge and when we have that. Okay. Okay, but this seems good. This seems solid. Just send me a challenge, my guy. And 1-0, and then we have that. If you don't send, I don't play. Who's this guy? Rafael Altman. Smagman. Oh, okay. Just checking, but I don't see any more 2400s. If I find a 2600, then I will practice against the 2600s. But if you... Okay, got a new message. Sahim Limbu, I accepted your requests. Obrat Sirotanovic. Okay, hopefully you don't see. No, it's okay. Okay, no challenges, no challenges. Okay. Okay, no more challenges. I think I will just end the stream then. We had gone through absolutely everything. Subscribe to the channel, share. I know the book is no longer available. Maybe if someone is kind, I will sell it from this paper version, but this is ridiculous. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Thank you very much for today. I mean, I still have to go. It's 30:33 already, so I have to go. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the future to not miss. I'm sorry. Subscribe to not miss the future uploads. Go check my channel if you want to see how to crush the Caro-Kann, plus a very interesting setup about the Caro-Kann. Subscribe to the channel. I will be analyzing my games played at the Grenke Open. See you in the future. Take care.